start, there are a few things you'll need to gather. Mason jars of any size with lids, a hot glue gun and glue sticks, white glue or Mod Podge, acrylic paint, your choice of any color, but black and orange and a neutral shade are suggested. You need some paint brushes, the sponge type, and a small one for details, or you can use black Sharpie. Yellow tissue paper is optional. You'll need some raffia, burlap, some polyester fall flowers, some fall ribbon, and anything else you'd like to use to glamour up your scarecrow.
Hi, and welcome to one of the SDG Library's wonderful online craft days. Today we're going to be making some fall decorations. So we're going to make mason jar scarecrows. So very, very simple. We've got various sizes of mason jars. And again, you can use whatever you want. So I've got a big one. I've got a taller one. I've got a little itty bitty one. And I've kind of got a medium one. So there's two techniques we can use to make our mason jars. So my daughter and I have gone ahead and prepped. So what we've done with these mason jars is we've painted them. You can buy just acrylic paint from the dollar store, or this was came from a craft store. So basically we just I squirted it directly on the jar, used the sponge brush, brushed it in, helped it out speed drying wise by using the handy dandy hair blower to get it to dry a little quicker. You can give it a second coat if you want, just to fill in, but I kind of like the look of it. I think it's fine with one coat, but if you want to give it the second coat, that's fine. The other technique is to coat your jar in tissue paper. Very, very simple to do. I used a little bit of white glue. I watered it down with a little bit of warm water to make it more of a Mod Podge consistency. I coated my jar in glue, and then I just rolled it very gently in some tissue paper. And again, you can use the blow dryer to help it dry a little bit faster. So this is another option. You can start with this. I used yellow. You could use whatever color of tissue paper you wanted. And again, same with this. You could use, we had a yellow, we're just using what we have. You can use a taupe color or a lighter shade, whatever you want. This is your creativity, so you can do whatever you want with it. So now that we have our jars are fairly dry, we get to do our decorations. So decorations consist of whatever, again, what we had handy. So we had some flowers, some sunflowers, great fall decorations. If you have some leaves, artificial leaves, anything like that, some more paints to help paint our faces on our scarecrows. So in the end, what they're actually going to look like is, and I went on to Pinterest and got a nice kind of an idea because I'm not terribly creative. So I kind of needed a guideline of what I want my face to look like. My daughter has another one here. Now hers has button eyes. So again, that's a choice you can make. You can paint on your eyes. You can glue them on with googly eyes. You can use buttons, whatever you choose, whatever you have handy. This is supposed to be fun and inexpensive. And we're just going to use what we've got. So it could be a little strange. But anyway, we're going to start with this. So as I said, we've prepared our jars. I think one coat is good. And we're going to go from there. So now, faces. I'm a little bit nervous about this. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little nervous. So what I'm going to do is, because I want this little fella, I am going to attach my burlap first to the jar lid. So right now I'm going to do this, and he's going to be like my little baby mason scarecrow. Got some hot glue. So a hot glue gun is great for this because if you use liquid glue, it's probably going to just take a little bit longer for everything to dry. So I'm going to attach some hot glue around my lid. And try not to burn myself because that's what I do. And we had some scraps of burlap hanging around from previous crafts. So that's what we're using. And I found this kind of burlap here. It's got a little bit of fringe on top and bottom. Well, it looks like a little bit of bangs, kind of cute, a little bit of hair. So I've got that going on. Make sure that I have glued it well enough that it's not going to come off. By the way, I should have introduced myself. I'm Jennifer. I'm the LSA for Chesterville branch. This is my daughter, Maddie. Maddie is my all-around craft genius, artist, much more creative than I am. So hers will look amazing and mine will look like, you know, a 4-year-old did it. But so she's already started. She's used magic marker. So we have some Sharpies to go ahead and draw on the nose and the mouth. This kind of mason jar, of course, was an old spaghetti jar. And it does have the measurements on it and the writing and whatnot. My jar was an old honey jar and it's a smooth surface. I don't have to worry about that. So that may dictate whether you want to paint or whether you want to use the buttons or whatever, or construction paper to glue on eyes. So that may dictate, just because it's very hard to paint when you have the little creases and ridges in your jar. I'm kind of nervous about my eyes and face, so I'm kind of going to put that off to the end. Maddie here is sort of pre-planned what she wants to do. So she's going to do a Mrs. Scarecrow, and she wants her basically to have a cute little, are you doing a little bun?
Yeah.
So she's going to do a little kind of a scarecrow with a little bun, and I'm going to do sort of like the little kid scarecrow. So, and again, I may then go crazy with this one. See what I can do there. But right now I'm going to start with the paint. Might do my raffia. So a little bit of raffia. Again, all of this stuff can be purchased at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, Dollarama, whatever you have locally. It's all very inexpensive and it lasts forever. We've done this, had this for multiple crafts. So what I'm going to do is work on my hair. Maddie's working on eyes. So she's, like I said, much more creative than I am.
I've drawn my eyes on construction paper, then I'm going to put that on my jar. So I've made construction paper eyes, and I'm going to glue them to my jar.
Whoops. Now I'm going to probably try to paint my eyes and nose. So I have orange and black with a little bit of a finer paintbrush to apply that. And I guess if I kind of mess it up a little bit, I can do the construction paper and just go over top. And we'll continue. Are you going to color in his nose?
Yeah, I'm going to paint that in.
All right. I'm going to bite the bullet here and give my little guy a face. So, all right, I'm going to use a little black here. So my little guy here has dotted lines down his face. Kind of separate. And then I'm going to do sort of decided not to go with the orange paint. What I've decided to do is put a little construction paper nose on.
I've made this sort of headband that I'm going to give my character.
And again, that was just some of our burlap. And then we had some really pretty lacy ribbon. So she just, whoa, there it goes. The last of our pretty lacy ribbon to make the headband.
My scarecrow's headband on. And I've already kind of pre-made the hair using the sort of straw and some flowers. And I'm just going to glue that right on top. So I glued my straw hair on, sort of a high bun, and stuck flowers in it.
Look at my eyes, look like monsters.
Those are great.
I've done
I
funny
should have
little.
given them little
I
eyelashes.
gotta give him my lashes.
That's
I'll probably
cute.
paint those on. So anyway, I've given my little dude some little construction paper eyes. His little face is coming along. I'm going to sort of outline the nose, I think, right now, and maybe just some stitches. And here's, I think his name is Bill. We got Bill, we got Oliver, and then where's Ma?
Stacy.
This is Stacy. And here we go. Here is our three little scarecrows. Again, it's whatever you want it to look like, however you want to do it, whether you want to do the paint or the tissue paper works just as well. Easy peasy. So I'd love for you to do this craft, go online and post your pictures. So let's see how crazy and creative everyone is. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And if you make yourself a little fall display with these, send that in too. That would be great. So just put it on the Facebook page, SDNG County Library Facebook page. Make sure you join up and show us your treasures. So happy fall. Thank you for joining me, Jennifer and Maddie. And hopefully we'll be doing some more crafts soon. Thank you. Have a great day.